Hi there, this is Pranav from DBA's Diary. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on the geographic location. I hope you are doing great today. So let's start. So as you can see my screen, so I have prepared basic commands. So let's go with one by one. So first thing that I would like to show is how to find out where are you right now, in which directory you are, right? So this is the PWD, so which is present working directory, right? So this is the first command. Then how to list it? So you can list it using ls, right? So you can see all these things, and then you can also do let's change the directory. So cd opt and /test. This is the one that I have prepared. So again you can see pwd here, which is present working directory. Now I showed you ls already. Now let us do ls-l. So this will be long listing, right? Now you can do ls ltr, which will be based on timestamp, right? Now you can do ls-lrt, so this will be reverse way, right? So ltr, this is for the timestamp thing. Okay, now let us use the command touch, that is to create a file, right? So touch. Now let us put training.txt. So this will create the file here. Now if you do listing here, it will show you there is a file called training.txt which doesn't have anything in the file. So you see the size, it is 0. Now you want to see, so you can do cat, so cat training, and you can do tab, this will be auto completing it. So you see there is nothing in that, right? Now let us go and do vi, so training.text. So right now you see this is not in the insert mode. So you need to press I to be in the insert mode, right? Now let us type something. This document is prepared for training purpose, right? Now you want to save this, so you can do escape. So you see that insert mode is gone. Then you can do colon and WQ and exclamation symbol. So once you do that, this is saved. Now you can verify that using cat training.text, and you will see this document is prepared for training purpose, which I had written in the file, right? Now let us do some more thing with the vi. So let us do like vi training.text. Now let us put some more thing. So I then basic Unix commands. Okay, then we'll cover Sybase RDBMS, right? Then we'll cover clustered, non-clustered index. Then we'll cover heap and tables, right? Then we'll cover, for example, you can say performance tuning, just writing something randomly. Afterwards we'll say, for example, no replication. Okay, let us see so if you have to delete that, this is working here, but other way you have to do escape and then you have to press X to delete this. So you can see, so now again we are in the insert mode. So MSA replication, right? So now we have more than 5 lines, I think. Let's put some more thing. For example, let us write deadlock, okay, lockings, latch, okay. Then we can say triggers, just writing something vaguely. Now let us save it. So you can also save using colon and X. Okay, so now if you do cat of training, so cat is for showing the content of file. So you can see all of them have been saved. Now let me show you another command. So if you do tail -5, so this will actually show you the last 5 line of this file. So last 5 line means it will be, let us see. So last line is no blank line, then triggers, latch, locking and blocking. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, let me show you now head. So head -5, and you can do training.text. So this will show you first 5 line of the file, right? This is one thing. Now let me show you something. Let me see if I have missed something from the command which I have prepared. Okay, touch I have done, remove, vi cat, saving I have already showed, head tail I have showed, copy and move. So that also we'll see. So lsltr. So now let's do copy. So training dot text and put this as a training underscore unix dot txt. Okay. So now if you do, there will be two files here with the training and training underscore unix dot text, right? Now let's do rename. So mv training underscore unix dot text, and let's change this to training underscore sybase dot txt. Okay, so now if you do, there will not be anything called training underscore unix, it will be renamed as training underscore sybase, right? Okay, this is one. Now let us change the permission of this. So you can do using chmod. So read, write and execute, right? So read is 4, write is 2 and execute is 1. So right now if you see, it is 6, 6 and 4. Okay. Let us change the permission to 777 for training underscore sybase dot text. So after doing that, you see this will be training underscore sybase dot text, and this is rwx, rwx and rwx. So the permission is changed. So this was ch mode. Now you can also do ch own. Okay. So let us change this one, su minus. Okay. So root. Now let's go to the same path, opt test. Okay. Now do lsltr. So let us do ch own root. Okay, and training underscore sybase dot text. Okay, now if you see, so this is owned by root now, right? So change mode is the changing the permission, and ch own is changing the ownership of the file, right? So you can see it has been changed now. Now if you want to go back and put it as a sybase, so let's go and do it one more time. So ch own sybase training underscore sybase dot text. So now if you see, it is should be back to sybase, right? So let's go back to sybase. So this is another one wherein you have to change the user. So sudo su minus sybase. So there is another command called who am I. So here now you see it is sybase. Earlier when I was using this, so let me show you. Now this is root, right? You can see here root, right? So you can type the command who am I, and this will give you who are you right now, correct? Okay. There is another one which is host name, that I will not type, but you can use host name also. So now let's go back to sudo su minus sybase. Okay, so you are sybase user right now. Okay, so these are the basic command. Let me see what else are there. Okay, tail I have showed you. Yeah, tail minus f is for the like running thing. So if you type tail minus 100f, that means it will show you the last 100 lines of the file, and also whatever things are appending to that line, it will keep on adding that into your display. So that is for the f. Okay, now vi command. So let me go back to that vi training underscore sybase to change the directory, cd opt test. Okay, so let's do lsltr. Now let us do vi training underscore sybase. Okay, so here now let us see if you want to see the line number. Okay, let me, it will show you all the line number that you have, set number, sorry. So you can do set and number. So you can see this is the line number 1 2 3 4. This actually helps when you have you have to go through some log file, and then it will show you the error message that this line number is having problem, or you are going through some like error log, and then you have this error message that this line number is having problem. So you can do using that, and this will help you in finding which line number you are currently in, and then how you want to come out of that, right? So this is one. Now let us do for example, you want to find the pattern. Okay, so you can do question mark, and then you can find, for example, let's do like trigger. Okay, you can see this trigger. So when you put question mark, it starts finding from the last line of the file. So and finding next, you can do n. There is nothing called tr. This is the only entry. So that's why it is finding only one. Now let's go and find only g. Okay, so when you do enter, you see first is here, then you press n and it will go and find the next one. See, this is how it works. Now in case you want to find it from the top, then you do slash and n. So now it will start finding from the beginning. Sorry, what did I do? G. So first is G. Sorry, I'm pressing enter. Sorry, I should press n. Okay. So once you do n, so it will go and find the next entry, right? Okay, now if you want to go back to this one and find something else, so let me exit one more time and go back to VI. You can also clear the screen, for example. Okay, so whatever things were there, it has been cleared. Now VI training underscore sybase.text. Okay, now if you want to go to the end of the line, okay, so for example, you're in MSA, so you can press dollar and this will take you to the end of the line. Okay, if you want to go to the beginning of line, this is 0 and this will take you to the beginning of the line. And there are many commands like this. For example, delete, I already told you, right? You want to delete the complete line, so you can do dd. This will delete the complete line. If you want to do dd, like if you want to delete multiple lines, so let's see, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. So I will do 5 dd and all the 5 lines are gone. Okay, so you can see 5 fewer lines in the bottom, right? You can see that. So let me not save this. Let me exit. Now if you want to do cat again, training underscore sybase, sorry. So you can see all the things are intact, right? Now there are some more commands you can see, like cw, so that is change word. Let me do that also. So vi, I can even use the down arrow or up arrow for getting the next or the previous command, right? So this is the one. Now vi. So if I want to change this word from trigger to cursor, so cw and cursor, you can save that. Sorry, small x, right? So if you do cat training underscore sybase, you will see that the trigger is changed with cursor, right? Did I miss anything else? Let me see. This one I have already covered. Q. Okay, now let me show you something for okay, grep. So you can do this now, lsltr. So this is training underscore sybase. So you can do cat training underscore sybase and you can find this using grep. So grep, we have created cursor, right? Put cursor in that. So if you do grep cursor, it will be there. Sorry, cursor. Okay, it is case sensitive. So if you want to use same thing, then what you can do is grep minus I and then you use cursor, right? So you can see it is there. So if you want to use this exact same way, then you have to use grep and then cursor as it is there, case sensitive. So you can see it is there, right? This was grep. Then the next one is for Sybase we use the show server. When you are in the Sybase, when you are using Sybase user, then you can use show server. Right now it's not running in my server, so I cannot show you, but you can use in your environment show server. That is one. And second one is ps minus ef pipe grep Sybase, or you can also use grep data server. This will also help you. Okay. Now anything else? yeah, if you want to find everything in that file, sorry, in the directory. So if I could show you lsltr, okay. So training. So here let me do grep. Let's see what is there in abc.txt. If there is anything which I could show you. So here vi cat change permission. So let's put like SA, okay, or test, something like that. So you can do grep -I test and star. So you can see in the ABC new this is there, and ABC also it has it is there. So it is actually finding in all the file which is inside the directory, right? So this is the basic command. So I showed you cat, I showed you touch, I showed you vi, I showed you tail, head. I also showed you chmod, chown, grep, right, and few commands in the vi, right. Now there is something called top, so that is for the CPU usage. So that also we use. In this also there are many commands that we use, okay. So this is basics of Unix command. Let me see if I missed something else. In vi there are many commands, you can go through that. I mean the basic ones which I covered, and that should be sufficient. And change permission I already covered. chown, vi, touch, remove. Remove I think I did not cover, so let me show you remove. So if I have to remove the file abc underscore new dot text, so I will use rm, and this will delete that file. You can see it is gone. If you want to do forceful remove, then you can use rm -f, and that will delete the files if it is not getting deleted. That is one. If you want to remove recursively, then rm -rf, but I do not suggest to. I don't really show in the session, because if you use that by mistake somewhere in the root what you call root mount, this will be a big problem. So I'm not showing you that. rm -rf. Then there is something called the kill command also. That is to kill spid, I mean kill pid, sorry, which is like process id, and then ppid, which is parent process id. So I am not showing that also. That is used when Sybase is not responding, and then you have to do forceful shutdown. So what we do is we kill Sybase PID, right? So that should be all, I think, for now. Do let me know if you have any feedback, or if you want to cover something else in the Unix commands, and I can cover that. Okay. So I hope this helped you, and I'll be sharing the link of this video for all of you. Okay. So that should be all. Yeah, thank you very much.